What's going on, everybody? Thanks again for joining us on another episode of the
Who Do You Think You Are podcast.
This is episode 167, and as always, I'd like to take this time to ask each and every one of you to please go to the YouTube, type us into the search bar at WDUTUR. We're the first ones that come up. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and maybe share it with a friend. Also, check out the social medias at WDUTUR pod across all platforms. That's
Again, that is WDUTUR across all platforms.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Pedro.
Who do you think you are?
Mango Michelada by Tio Rodrigo.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
That's true, and burn them all down and find Gabby Petito's old boyfriend, dude. Because I'm Nick, and I'm on the search, and we found 50 Native Americans. We just pushed those bodies aside because that's not what we're looking for. Am I right?
And I'm Pedro, and my house nearly burned down this week. Later, we'll explain how.
Oh.
And I'm Chris James. Follow me on Instagram at CJ Talks Funny for new jokes every weekday. Much like Brian Laundrie, I too drive women away, never to be seen again.
Oh. Where do you think he is, dude? Dog the Bounty Hunter's on the case.
Yeah, he's after him, dude. He's after him. He's like, I know, I've seen this before. I can sniff these motherfuckers out, is what he said. He gave like top 5 spots where he would be, right?
What were they?
I don't know.
Let's brainstorm. 5 spots. Mexico?
They're originally from Florida, right?
Yeah, they're doing a big national park in Florida right now. There's like every day, they have like an everyday manhunt going there.
Well, and then where was that hunter's trail camera that spotted him? Did you see that?
Well, didn't they see the family in a trailer or something like that? Like 3 people went and 2 people left.
Okay, hold on. Can we pump the brakes on this? No van.
We don't have a lot of time to pump the brakes because we've got to get away from the cops.
Wait, wasn't that that blogger that found the van? Didn't he say he saw somebody like in a wig or something like that could have been like the parents driving away from the scene? Or is this just some Nazi bullshit my wife's trying to fucking tell me, dude? Like, what am I being who am I being lied to by? The media or my wife?
Is she on Brian Laundrie's side?
Yeah, because he's like, Gabby's vaccinated. He's not. I don't know.
It's a crazy story.
It really is.
I kind of wish we would talked about it last week when it was still fresh, but there's something about that story, and I know the whole thing is like,
no, we barely had a chance to talk on our podcast last week.
They're like, thousands of kids from ICE detention centers go missing, Native American kids, all these people, but they're not fucking Gabby Petito. She's looking good. Yeah. You know what I mean?
She's a little thotty, dude.
She's a little thotty with a body.
Yeah, thotty with a body. Now she's missing.
And she was a little crazy too, so she was like wild on that van life, kind of like the sex they were probably having, dude.
Oh yeah,
can you imagine?
Wild, dude.
But she's like a control freak too, so you know what I mean. She's definitely.
Yeah.
But
so
you know what? I bet
victim.
you during sex, she probably the loss of control. I bet you she wanted it pretty intense in order to lose that control. Lose.
You think that's what happened?
Kill me in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was choke fucking her, and then it went too far.
Oh no!
There goes monetization for this episode.
It's okay. Maybe it was true. Dog the Bounty Hunter is on it, so we're going to find out.
Yeah.
If there's a will, there's definitely a way.
How much would you pay to watch Dog the Bounty Hunter choke fuck Brian Laundrie?
I'd fucking pay to see him choke fuck Gabby Petito. And not to speak ill of the dead, because this is a joke.
You don't know if she's dead. They haven't confirmed that those are her remains, have they?
Yeah, a couple fingers in.
Body found.
Look at knuckles deep, I guess.
Knuckles deep. Yeah, like,
This is a 22-year-old.
I've felt this. I felt this cavity before. I wouldn't pay anything. I'm good. Thank you, man.
Okay.
I wouldn't pay anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay anything either.
I wouldn't pay anything.
What kind of question?
But you
is
would
that,
watch
dude?
it. But you would watch it if it was on USA Network.
Yeah, you get the black box. You see it on, pirated versions, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know why you got to bring race into it, but that's fine.
That's what it's called. Okay. It's a black box, man.
And since Tim Dillon always steals stuff from our show, dude, I was thinking, I remember like a while ago, and I kind of want to read that book about all the thousands of people and stuff that just go missing in the wilderness. And he brought this up again last week.
Cold vanish.
But yeah, it is weird. And he's talking about how, going camping, and maybe I was just really high when I was like listening to this and thinking about it again. He's like, yeah, going camping, going in the middle of the woods. He's like, this is just like serial killers can pick you off. I mean, people just go missing joggers, runners, people that are camping and just never seen again.
That's true, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you don't see bodies, blood, fabric, anything. They just go completely missing. So it's like, what happens to? And this isn't 5 people. You know what I mean?
No, it's like fucking hundreds.
Yeah, a year. It's like it is weird, and like there's conspiracies around it. Like, is like the CIA abducting them, using them for tests, or and who knows, man?
Who knows?
I mean, there's all those stories about the.
She knows, dude. Gabby knows.
Gabby knows.
She knew.
She knew.
It's like the CIA or some branch of that or DARPA doing raising or doing testing and stuff like that, like the way the Nazis did on orphan kids and kids that wouldn't be missed if they, if they went missing, and they raised these kids. And they raise these kids to be like, Manchurian candidates and shit. Like they'll abuse them and torture them in order to create split personalities. Yeah. And, they
have keywords and stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's like that MK Ultra stuff, like
Sirhan, who just got let out. Did you see that? Sirhan got let out like a month ago. And then
who's that dude?
Sirhan shot Bobby Kennedy. Bobby Kennedy.
Didn't shoot him good enough, though, I'll tell you.
Bobby died.
Yeah, later.
In the hospital.
From a shot.
COVID.
God, come on, dude.
Hinckley.
I think saying COVID now in the first 5 minutes, that's worse than saying cunt. Okay?
Yeah, dude.
We're trying to step away from that and trying to give our listeners something new, dude. You're always talking about the boosters and Biden. I'm tired of it, man.
Isn't he getting it
Did
tomorrow?
you see his No, he already got it yesterday. Did you see his nasty hairy arm, dude?
Uh-uh.
Look at this.
Did they?
Well, he did say he said he had hairy legs.
Did the kids used to rub it up and down?
This looks like he's a monkey man, dude. Look at this.
Whoa. Yeah, it's pretty
Dude,
bad.
let me see.
It's nasty. Ugh. Yeah,
Mike can get my
sun's out, guns out.
Take a picture. There is literally nothing in that syringe. There's nothing.
It's saline solution.
It's a fake, dude. It's one of those syringes where you press it to your body and like the needle, like.
Do you? Okay.
But you know what?
Do you believe that? Do you believe that?
Yeah.
I'm being serious.
I don't fucking know, dude. Who knows though?
That's what we're trying to.
I just want to point out.
I'm open to it.
Hirsutism. Hirsutism is thick, coarse, dark hair that grows on parts of the body where it would normally grow as fine, thin hair, such as the shoulder.
Sounds like your porn search, dude. Fucking pervert.
For example,
he's looking up little girls with hairy arms.
For example, hair may grow thicker and coarser on various parts of the body, including the upper arms. The following medications may cause hirsutism: anabolic steroids. Whoops.
Oh.
You saying good old Joey B is on fucking steroids, dog?
The people can make their own decisions. I'm just here to give them
you
the facts.
You saying
dude.
Joey B?
But what's wrong with that? Don't you think like a certain age you probably should get steroids?
That's the only way he's surviving.
Yeah.
But for real, right? That's like probably
much.
How he's functioning.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
fucking TRT, dude, and shit.
Yeah, dude. Like that's why during the debates he was like,
yeah. Or when he gets angry, he'll snap.
Yeah.
He snaps pretty quickly.
That was the Botox. Just couldn't move his fat.
He was fucking.
Well, I'm not supposed to answer this question, but here we go. Yeah,
Uncle Corn Pop.
Only 2 more years, guys. Hang in there. Hang in there, because it's really looking up, man. We're focusing on Gabby Petito to try to keep our mind off of it, dude.
But okay, going back to that, like that was my argument too, right? It's like, what about the other fucking 5 million cases of missing people?
Well, yeah, but it's like it's still just a story. It just it's Dateline. It's 2020, and and how many
crime
of those podcasts are like the most popular thing.
Yeah.
People
and how many
it.
of those people are
cute? Said it once and I'll say it again.
And how many of them are
this ain't a joke,
podcasters? You know, like wasn't she like a YouTuber or something?
She's a blogger, right, or a vlogger or something.
I think
like
she
that.
had a big following. So like.
Of course, because if you're an attractive girl, it's so easy. We're actually putting out good content and we're all hideous. And so people don't care about it. But if you're just hot on the internet,
and you're putting out
fine.
shitty content,
it's how the world works.
Yeah.
I'm
we're
fine
used
with
to
it,
right?
But it's bullshit. Dude.
That's why we have to
I'm
be
glad
funny.
she died. Dude, that's why I feel like Brian Laundrie. I'm like, stop making these goddamn videos. I'm trying to be on vacation. Annoying, dude. Give me a break.
Brian's like taking these pictures
Yeah.
of himself and sending them into like the media, dude.
Brian's being a human being. He's grilling out and he's making hot dogs, dude. He's hanging out. He's meditating. He's like, "Hi, I'm Gabby Petito, and like here we are with my boyfriend." And he's like, "Let me have a minute to myself."
He's doing yoga.
Okay, I'm calling the police again. Okay, call the police. You know, they've seen you so many times. They don't care that I hit you. Because that came out too, that he told her, the cops, that he hit her, and they were like, we spent 10 minutes with her, and we get it.
We'd have killed this bitch too.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me, man.
Oh, dude. Our buddy.
Maybe R. Kelly and Brian Laundrie will be roommates in prison. I think it's called bunkmates, not roommates. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, dude.
White privilege is showing.
They'll be roomies, dude.
We'll be roomies.
Bunkies.
Besties.
That's what they're called now, isn't it? Bunkies or some shit like that?
Who do you think would be the aggressor in that relationship? The top. Who's the top between R. Kelly and Brian Laundrie?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, for
dude,
sure?
Yeah.
I mean, did R. Kelly, he peed on ladies, but we don't know that he ever killed anybody. Laundrie has that murder aggression.
Have you ever been with somebody that could push you there?
I don't think Brian did it.
At that age, though, I feel like I had weird anger issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with but I don't know if they were like drinking and partying and stuff like that. But like, there are people that can manipulate you enough that they know all your buttons and they love pushing you to like this certain edge. And the fact that like they could get you to kill you, like they love that. They want
entertainment.
They want a man that would murder them and that they could push to murder them.
It's weird.
Let's
talk about it.
It's called borderline personality disorder. Shout out to my ex.
But yeah, there's truth in that, right? Because I do feel like I've been in those kind of relationships, and like you're in them for so many years, then you're like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
And then I date another person that has that same characteristic, and then another person, and I'm like, oh, I'm attracted to this kind of person for some reason.
This is what I like.
This is who I am.
So
my algorithm.
That's the takeaway, folks.
My dating algo, dude.
Gabby Petito was toxic.
Yeah.
Damn, toxic.
Maybe.
AF,
I'm just saying, like,
you mean after the body bloated and stuff? Like it's just
she
toxics, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, she poisoned the water hole.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Yeah, but like at that age, especially, dude, 21, 22, 23. I mean,
yeah, bitches be extra annoying.
Well, and then also like boys are real. That's like frat
Extra
party guy,
aggro
dude.
too, yeah.
Extra aggro. Start drinking. They feel like their true freedom. It's like that was a dangerous age for guys. I mean,
yeah.
And that's crazy.
I guess everybody's more aggro.
Yeah, especially at that age. And it's just crazy to think that like during that time something like this can happen, and then your whole life just like that like changes into like I was 21 and I killed somebody. Or like you think about like drinking and driving, being on mushrooms and driving, and this manslaughter. Like when you really start thinking about like, well, damn, like
I could have fucking.
Yeah. But dude, whatever.
Yeah, sometimes I'm drunk driving and I'm like, kidding. What if I fucking kill somebody right now?
See, that's what I think. In my neighborhood, I'm like, why are you walking in the middle of the street? Like, I want to hit you. And then I just get closer and closer every day so I can start kind of bumping them on the rear, a little bit.
Yeah, you're like a cow.
You're teasing these cars, dude.
Yeah.
You want it. You're pushing their buttons until they run you over, dude.
Yeah, it's true. They're trying to Tiananmen Square my ass, is what I'm saying. It's not my fault. I had orders. I need to go.
Yeah, dude. Tiananmen squared.
Yeah. That didn't happen if you're on the internet in China, which is pretty cool that we can do that.
What is that, dude?
Nothing. Don't look it up.
Yeah. Didn't happen. Yeah.
That's very strange, though, how society can start kind of hiding these secrets from you, and that we're following that same model as them.
Didn't they shut off the internet in Australia last week?
Yeah, just like an LOL.
Just LMAO.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You guys are quarantined at home. You're spending too much time on the internet, so I'm going to turn.
Yo, that fucking video that you sent in the group chat of like the police coming into that guy's house looking for information onto like, do you know any, riots or any like events that you're going to be going? That shit was straight up like Nazi.
That's hell yeah,
dude. That was like,
that's SS intimidation.
When did WW2 happen, dude?
The what?
30s, 40s? Yeah, that was definitely like 37, dude. You know what I'm saying? 1937 shit.
Oh, man. That was a good year. 1937?
Yeah, we just
would you rather be alive in 1937 or now? Is it true that in the Great Depression, people were so poor that they boiled their leather shoes and ate it?
Did your mom tell you that? I feel like your mom
It's like,
told you
I don't
that,
know.
dude.
I'm just wondering if it's an old wives' tale or not. My mom didn't tell me that, dude. She doesn't care about the Great Depression. She's like, I don't fucking care about the 1930s people, dude.
That sounds kinda
Ripperoni.
sounds like a quip.
Your mom
sounds
sounds like she doesn't care about people now either. So.
She's got her own thing going on. I get it. That's what I'm all about.
Fucking Georgia,
fuck
dude.
people, dude. Walk all over homies, dude.
I think I'd like to be living now, not 1932.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's Mexican, dude. Think about it.
It's my month. I still got 15 days.
You mean one day I can grow up and I can mow the lawn? That
Quien
70 years later, the dream came true.
Whatever, dude.
This is Pedro. Pedro works at a golf course.
Dude,
Y'all fucking ganging up on me again, man.
You're getting in with the rich white people. You're lucky. You're mingling with more rich white people than I am.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, your life is better than both of ours.
You're living
so
with
it's
rich white
working.
people technically right now, dude. And speaking of shady things the government does, the government tried to set your house on fire.
I know,
Do you want to talk about that
dude,
for a
yes.
second? Because we have 2 anti-vaxxers, 3, including your daughter, 3 living in one household. Do you think they're just going to let people that are anti-vax live anymore without starting a couple fires or something? Do you not?
Little fires everywhere, man.
I'm looking into this.
I'm convinced it was a drone.
Well, they follow they know where your phone comes from. They know the
They track
articles
it.
your wife is sharing.
They track it.
Snapping and
For
sharing and
sure,
snapping
yeah.
and sharing.
Why do you
Look.
think it's called the iPhone, dog?
Oh.
Holy shit.
Yeah, seeing iPhone, bro.
God damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Doing something gay as fuck every day.
Dude, yeah, you do. So hell yeah. So yeah, I think the government probably set your house on fire.
I don't know if it was a government man or a fault on my mini fridge that fucking kicked everything off. And
I think it was a warning to us.
oh, it was a warning.
It was a warning shot.
You guys
dude.
better
They
shut
kill
up.
They always kill the colored first. It's like the Candyman.
Yeah, if you guys don't shut up, we're gonna kill your minority friend.
It's literally the Candyman because the Candyman, the kid dies and in the colored person dies in the
I
project.
wish we had a
dude,
Candyman
because
drop,
of that.
dude.
Yeah, me too. And then also the weird thing with the Gabby Petito and how like when the Candyman just came out, like those are similar stories as well. How it's like always the white person that gets like followed and everybody pays attention to that one.
Yeah.
It was kind of
true.
it's kind of weird like to see that correlation because you know like Jordan Peele's movies are always like aligning with society and like culture in some way. This one was like so much more obvious that it was kind of like, all right, dude, we get like white people are terrible. I'm sorry.
I mean-
I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry for everything that we've done. But yeah, this one had a little more of an obvious message in it. But it was kind of, it's weird when things come out like movies or TV shows that are so relevant to the
Right,
time.
yeah.
It's like the thing that you had with 9/11. You know that one? Was it a movie or series?
Yeah, it was
or
a
something?
TV show, a spinoff of X-Files.
Yeah.
And it was and it showed like basically the plot of the show was 9/11.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that was wild,
To a
dude.
T.
That was insane. I saw that entire video. I was like, I like clicked on it. I was like, I'll probably watch like 5 minutes of it. And then like 45 minutes later, I'm just like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
dude, it's insane.
yeah, that whole documentary 9/11 war games.
Because it talks about like simulations, right? Like the government has simulations in place to just in case like these events actually happen. And it happened to be that they had this simulation of hijacked planes on 9/11. Like, how is that like?
I know.
It's
And-
so fucking trippy.
And that same year, 7/7 in UK was a train bombing. 3 separate train stations got hit at the same
Oh,
time.
damn, for real?
And they were doing, there was a guy that came out, and there's a bunch of news reports that you can go back and watch, who comes out and he's like, we were doing a training for exactly this scenario the day it occurred. And they're like, really, something like it? And he goes, no, like the same spots,
Literally,
the
yeah.
exact way it happened.
So
It's
fucking
what's stupid
insane.
about that. So if they're doing it at the same time, why wouldn't they just do it a couple days in advance so they'd have better preparation? So they could do a drill one time, then 3 days later, like, dude, we just learned this.
But
We
then-
just did 9/11 3 days. Let's do it again.
But then it's like I get what you're saying, but it's like that's the
the joke.
joke.
Yeah.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Yeah. Yeah, nail them every time.
Dude.
Nail them every time.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that kind of points to the fact that it's probably someone within the intelligence agencies. I mean, obviously, who's ever involved in those things, somebody was leaking the event and then it happened. You know what I mean? Somebody was leaking that was happening, and then it happened that day when all of the resources are tied up.
Yeah,
you know,
practicing.
However, they're practicing for the same thing. So it's like, are they tied up or are they ready to go?
Yeah.
And then if they're ready to go,
or is this practice or is this the real thing? Which ones are pretend?
Right, but if they're happening on the same day,
I feel like
and
that's
it
a
was
song.
leaked, then obviously, and you look at all the agenda that was pushed in the aftermath of it, then like there's just very easy connections where you're like, okay, somebody in the intelligence
Easy
community,
connections. You sound like a psychopath right now, dude. What are you talking about?
You look like Charlie
Well, look,
Day
here,
in the
it's right
mailroom,
here.
You're
dude.
drawing an imaginary fucking
That's right.
graph out with your hands. What are you talking about? It's easy to explain.
Obviously, somebody in the intelligence agencies leaked the information about the
Charlie Day in the
tests.
mailroom, dude.
And then they took that information and then carried out the action that same day.
Yeah, dude.
The terrorists, whoever those are, I don't know if it's the same people or not.
Yeah, I think
and
they
then
had
as a result,
dude.
as a result, the Patriot Act and shit like that happens. So, like, if it's that easy,
Oh,
to
you're
just,
against the Patriot Act now?
Dude. I mean, that's the next name of this podcast. Is I don't know.
hell yeah, dude. I don't know podcast.
No, but for real, dude, my house almost burned fucking down, man. I get this call on Sunday morning. I had a tea time. I had to push my tea time back, obviously. 'cause
That sucks, dude.
my house was on fire.
Such a bummer. Dude.
But my
It's
neighbor.
the worst.
I get a call from my neighbor, and he's knocking on my door, and he's like, "Pete, are you home?" And I'm like, "No, nobody's home." And he says, "Dude, there's smoke coming from your backyard." And so immediately, you know what the fucking weirdest thing is, too, dude? Like, I was driving to my parents' house that morning, and I saw a fire in the distance. You know, like when you're on the freeway, sometimes you see like a fucking fire. And I was like, dude, that sucks. And then like I get to my parents and I'm chilling for like 20 minutes. And then I get this call, like my neighbor frantic and screaming, you know, are you home? Are you home? I see a whole bunch of smoke coming out your backyard. And I was like,
Is Nick cooking a bachelorette party back there or something?
seriously. And then I was like, what's going on? Like, what do you need me to do? And I was like, and the last words I heard him say was like, it's not good, buddy. And then he like put his phone down and hopped the wall, and he actually fucking managed and contained the fire. Like he was able to put it out, and like I'm fucking so grateful for him, dude.
Hell yeah! Shout out to your neighbor.
Yeah,
dude.
Nick, ironically, is his name too.
Oh yeah, it is, dude. Probably has a better life than me too.
Married, yeah,
Uh-huh.
happy.
Oh,
house,
that means
yeah.
it's better. You have a house and a wife,
Yeah.
dude. Sounds like fucking prison sentence.
Sounds like
okay,
Disney
dude?
pressure, dog.
Yeah, sounds like you a bitch.
happily ever after, dude. No, he's definitely having a better life because he used to be an ex-Mormon and now he's not. So.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I wish I was raised Mormon for a little while, so I really got to let loose. Because I'm already letting loose as a Catholic boy. Imagine if I was Mormon, dude.
Hell yeah,
I'd be
dude.
sucking both your cocks right
Hell
now.
yeah! I wish you were Mormon too.
I wish you were more man, dude, than anything.
All right, moving on.
Pedro's a dad, folks. Just leave him
Dude,
alone.
fucking two Modelo's in.
Okay, so you get the call. Your neighbor. I thought you said that she was like her lungs were hurting.
Well, that night.
Oh,
That night, like-
so that was
Because you came home and tried to stay in the house.
Que tiempo,
¿Qué tiempo what?
el fuego de casa.
That happened around 9:45 to 10 in the morning on Sunday.
Okay.
Como las 9:45, 10 en la mañana en el domingo.
Yeah.
Así.
Simón.
And so, like, my neighbor, when I got there, my neighbor put it out. You know, he was just hosing it down. And we have a mini fridge out back, dude, that it must have fucking shorted out or something. And that's where it caused the fire. I also had these flammable cubes that I used to start my charcoal grill on top of that fridge.
Yeah.
So that fucking acted as an accelerant for sure. And honestly, dude, by the looks of it, if he didn't put it out when he did, my house was about to go fucking up.
Yeah.
I was about to be homeless.
Yeah, it was a
man.
big one, dude.
I'm good on that. Thank you. It's fucking
Are you
crazy.
a little scared
though.
of fire, you little bitch.
Whatever, dude. I'm not so scared because I went and played 18 holes afterwards, baby.
Damn, that's crazy.
How'd you do?
You don't care about anything at all.
I played like shit. Yeah, no,
You have no
I had
feelings. You
maybe
played
something-
golf that day?
Yeah.
You have no soul.
Only you can
prevent
prevent
fires.
wildfires.
But instead, you're out on the golf course.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. All
House
right.
almost burned down. You're making jokes already about it. House almost burned down. Would have been free.
Would have collected on insurance, baby.
How are all the pets, man?
My dogs are good. My bird was good. I do have nobody. We're not staying at the house right now just because there was smoke. Well, that's the thing too. So like that night we did stay there. In retrospect, we probably shouldn't have because my wife wakes up at 1 a.m. and she's like, my lungs hurt. You know, she's like, my saliva's thick. And I told her, I was like, that's not saliva.
Sounds like she got vaccinated on the side. She never told you.
Damn,
Now she's worried about her life.
Damn.
She's like, I have a daughter now. I need to like live.
You think so?
Yeah. So she got the CVS 24-hour
Dude,
shot.
Maybe, dude, she got scared because she knew the fire was started by the FBI. And she's like, I better get vaxxed. No?
No, I'm calling her on her bluff, dude.
Oh, damn, dude.
Pedro's sitting over there on the Mexican vaccine, dude. The Pfizer and Modelo.
Oh.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ay, ay, ay.
Hell yeah, that's the only fucking shot I need, dude. So no, she wakes up at like 1:30 in the morning.
Did she wake you up?
Yeah, she's like, I just.
Disrespectful.
That's
A
what I
wife
said.
never wakes up a husband, dude. You're
True
a king.
chains, dude.
You're a
True
king,
chains.
dude.
True chains, pole rider.
That's crazy. I need to talk to her. I'll talk to her.
She's like, my lungs hurt. She's like, I'm having trouble breathing. And when I did get to the house, like after my neighbor put it out, like,
And you're like this. Air's great. You're like, I don't know. I'm not having any trouble.
I had my CPAP on, so I was like, I'm clear. You know?
You're killing me, man. Yeah, it's your wife.
And so like, there was smoke in the house, and there was definitely, it did get in. It was an exterior fire, but smoke did penetrate the house, and you can still smell it now. Like I have 2 air purifiers going right now. We're not staying there. We're staying with the in-laws. Hence why I haven't taken these shades off in about 3 days. And yeah, I just didn't want to stay there. My dogs are over at a friend's house, and my bird's boarded up. So if we're not staying there, I don't feel like it's safe for my animals.
Just boarded
to
up
stay
your
there.
bird somewhere. Just put a couple.
Just stapled him up, dude. He's bored. He's not going anywhere.
A couple 4x4s. Just keeps on flying into the side.
Nah, he's over at Tropic Zone, dude. If you need anything for your birds, Tropic Zone.
No more free plugs. Fuck you. What's it called?
Tropic Zone.
Tropic Zone. You owe us money.
Maybe free boarding. I don't
We'll
know.
bill you.
10% off. Yeah.
No, but
Do you think it's possible that that the whole Gabby Petito thing, it's a PR
we're back to
press,
this. No, I'm just kidding.
right?
Well, first of all, anything is possible. Continue.
And Laundrie, he's on the run. We have no idea where he is.
His name is Laundrie, literally.
Yeah.
So nobody does him.
Hey, dude, Pedro's a dad, dude. So he goes missing, and then the next day,
I give it all to myself.
your house
dude. I don't
catches
know.
on fire. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like 9/11 happened, the CIA leaks the intelligence, and then Brian Laundrie set your house on fire. That's what I think.
Whoa, dude. There's no way he's in Arizona.
He's on a fucking anger rage right now. Dude, setting people's houses on fire. He just killed his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Man, this guy's vibing
Dude.
hard, dude. Vibe check. Vibe check, Brian
Vibe
Laundrie.
check. Dog the Bounty
He's calling to check it.
Hunter
Do
better find him soon. Dude.
Dog the Bounty Hunter just needs to do a little vibe check on him. You
Little
know?
vibe check.
Dog isn't in the greatest place. After his big-titted
No,
wife
dude.
passed, I mean,
The remarried.
He's sad.
What do you
It
think
wasn't-
Dog is
yeah.
going to say when he finds Brian Laundrie?
you've been a bad dog.
No, Brian's gonna give him. Brian's gonna like, convince your friend coming off that ledge, dude.
Yeah.
Brian's gonna give him his spiel, and Dog the Bounty Hunter is gonna agree. Like he's gonna be like, he's gonna sympathize
He's
with
going to
him.
be like, yeah, I've
He's
had been with them dumb
know what?
bitches too, brother.
you know what, Brian?
I got a feather in my hair.
I didn't see you at all tonight.
I was raised by Cherokee Indians.
You all right, Brian Laundrie? Just talk over the fire.
He's gonna give him a
like in the
cigarette while he's like got his hands cuffed, by the fire.
He's uncuffing him.
He's like, I
dude.
guess if you're just gonna live in the wilderness, Brian, you do your thing. Get lost in the wild. Be a real wolf. Because he's been away for quite, like, it's hard to imagine this day and age actually escaping it's so much more difficult now.
Oh yeah, dude. He's also lost 30 pounds.
But he also relatives or people say, like, he knows the woods. He knows these natural forests. I mean, these are thousands and thousands of miles. Like,
Yeah. He's lost 130 pounds if you count Gabby.
oh, you
Fat
just weight shamed
bitch.
her, dude. I hope she's not 130 gross.
No, she was 100, dude.
130? Ew.
30 of the pounds were his.
Yeah, dude.
Ew.
For 22. Ugh.
Ugh.
Glad you died.
God damn, dude. Would she play softball? With a body like that?
Yeah, you have them thick thighs, boy.
Thick thighs save lives, Gabby said.
No, it's thunder thighs, dude.
Welcome to Thunderdome. All right.
One of my first serious girlfriends had thunder thighs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you make fun of her because you were a dick back in the day?
No, dude, I got bullied for being with her. Isn't that crazy? But I got bullied by a guy.
She was ugly, dude.
No, I got bullied by
her.
a guy that wanted to be with her.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It's like he's fucking.
Of course.
We know how it works. You don't have to
Fuck.
color
He's
it
all,
out
your
for us.
girlfriend's got a stupid
fuck
fat
you, Matt.
ass.
Yeah.
dude.
You, Matt.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck you, Matt. Matt, what's his last name? Just put him out.
Shout it out, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I think it's
Don't do it, bro.
Wilson, dude.
Matt
Fuck you,
Wilson.
Matt Wilson.
I actually know somebody with that exact name.
Damn,
Yep.
dude.
Is he with a fat girl?
I'm not sure who's with. I know that he has some children, though.
Oh, he's
So
definitely
probably.
with a fat girl, dude.
Lucky.
crees que eres?
I wish I was with
All that warmth.
anybody
All
now.
that warmth, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
God, it's lonely.
We're a half hour in. Let's do a quick shout out.
Okay.
We're only a half hour in, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
I have to pee so bad right now.
Why do you pee
Oh,
so
go
much?
ahead.
Are you
I'm just
okay?
going to shout out.
I drink more than you, dude.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a side effect of the fiver.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
The
fiver.
Medela Fiver.
The
dude.
Yeah.
Medela Fiver.
Only shot I need is a Medela Fiver.
It's a daily boost that everybody needs.
Medela Fiver.
Oh, I'm feeling good today. I got my booster shot.
Fiver.
I'm gonna call out sick to work, say my house caught on fire.
I did that today. I did that today.
Gonna play a quick 18, then I'll come back home.
Medela Fiver.
My wife's lungs are hurting and she's coughing up mold.
Medela Fiver.
And my daughter's crying in the other room.
Medela Fiver.
Don't pay attention to that. It'll be all good.
Medela Fiver.
Hell yeah, dude.
That was a great song. Somebody else who has great songs and who's always giving us love in the comments. Shout out to Matthew Snyder,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, dude. Maddie?
Follow him.
Hell
Maddie
yeah.
Listen to his
Go give him
music.
a follow. You can find him in the comments literally every week because he's a great listener of the podcast.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And maybe you could be more like him.
Yeah.
And go check him out. Give him a follow. His music is badass. And thanks for the encouragement last week, Matt. We fucking appreciate you, dude. You're the shit.
CJ
Hell
was
yeah,
going to
dude.
kill himself. So.
I was about to, and then
Yeah.
Matt was
You
like,
know-
"You guys should try
So you
stand
kind
up."
of killed
And I
it
was like,
for
"Oh."
us, though, as well, Matthew, because we were so close to being free.
You know, CJ brought up.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
No, you
go ahead.
No, I don't.
Please, go ahead.
I was ranting.
Me too.
Ranting and raving.
Yeah, me too.
So you go.
All right. You too. Let's go at the same time.
All right. I don't know.
You
And
want me
then
to
Matt.
kill myself? I get it.
Yeah.
No, CJ brought up a point where he said we should have a game of doing who's the best Matt, because we have Matt Snyder and we have Matt Trader. And
Yeah, Matt
Trader,
Trader.
if you guys remember him in the past, he came at us like, you know, you guys are fucking Nazi sympathizers.
He was mad.
You know,
No, he was mad because we said the R word. He said
Oh,
it's
that's
not
right.
good. It's
What a
not
retard,
okay.
dude.
¿Quién crees que
and
eres?
now, like, we converted him.
Yeah.
So who's the better Matt?
And
If
you know what
say
he
it out
did?
loud,
You know
it's
what he
pretty
said?
fun. It's a fun word. I'm sorry. It sucks.
And
It's
he
a-
said,
it's
"We are
shitty.
funny and interesting.
Yeah.
Ah,
We are that.
We are
We
that.
got the ha-has and the ahas.
damn.
And the tatas.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's why we got you on the pod, bro.
Make them clap, 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 clap.
Dude, I don't think I can do that yet.
Make them big tits fart, dude.
Yeah. make
Shout out,
those
Mr. Clap.
Fart. What are you doing? Be cool, dude.
Sorry, dude.
Chill out, man.
It's crazy.
We
He's
start
one of
talking
those
about
episodes.
tits and the sexual tension.
Yeah.
just
So you
built
just
up.
start biting on cords.
Rubber, dude.
Start
What
chewing
the
on
fuck?
shit,
What are
dude.
you?
Yeah.
What are you? A 1990s girl in junior high finger banging to her boyfriend on the phone?
I wish, dude.
Phone
Man.
sex was the shit,
You
though.
guys remember
ever have
that?
phone sex?
Yeah, you literally
Oh,
just brought me back, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry for doing that. Yep.
Yeah, I figured myself
He's
out
awake.
countless times.
Yeah, let's tell me a story.
So for the first maybe 6 months of my first serious relationship, my girlfriend at the time was living in Oregon.
Oh, your cousin? This is that one?
No, this was after I dated my cousin.
¿Quién crees que eres?
It's more experienced. Made a
Yeah,
mistake.
a little
You're
bit
not
more-
You're not supposed to date your cousin, I found out.
It's frowned upon, I guess. I don't know. Mexicans aren't into that.
We were 2 months in. We were happy.
But
Into the pregnancy.
So it was into the pregnancy.
But we were in
Yeah, we
Texas.
couldn't abort it in Texas, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
But you remember when you used to have minutes
Yeah.
on your like phone plan? Now everything's like unlimited. Kids will never know. But
So explain to the kids that will never know. sometimes back in the day, you had to buy however many minutes you planned on speaking on the phone that month.
But it was also like free minutes after 9.
Yeah.
So like so after 9, I would always stay up on the phone with this girl that lived in Oregon. You know, we met in high school.
Damn. Tugging your little turtleneck.
Dude, I'm fine. I was tugging everything, dude. And like that shit, like when you said phone sex, like that shit brought it back.
Yeah.
Cause like that actually like turned into like a meaningful relationship where like I learned values and love and like shit like that. It wasn't just like a fling.
You're such a sweet man.
That's so cute.
You're such a sweet man.
It's such an innocent first like little love affair, you know? They weren't even like finger blasting each other's assholes or anything or smelling each other's shit, dude. They were just talking on the phone, falling in love. We learned a couple things. You want to know what I did with my first girlfriend? I titty fucked her, dude. Until she was bruised on her sternum.
That's what that's what I wish I would have done. Damn it.
It was your cousin too. Sorry. No, I'm kidding.
See, dude, I had that same thing, except for it was a girl I dated, and I was shamed because she was like, I think she was maybe Hispanic, but she might have had a little like Polynesian or whatever that is.
They were making fun of her because of Hispanic, not Polynesian.
But they were making fun of her because she had that thing where you get the white splotches, like that pigmentation issue.
Yeah.
And so I was like
Jackson, dude.
shamed into breaking up with her, and that was like one of the times where I first felt like, oh man, I had no integrity in that.
Isn't that crazy?
Wait, that's crazy. So you only had phone sex with her because she had that disease?
No, I only had phone. It just worked out that way. We actually we did the phone sex thing, and that was the first time I remember, producing ejaculate.
Really? How old were you?
On the phone with her.
11.
7th grade, 12, yeah.
Wow.
Like that.
Damn. That's a good jerk. That's your first jerk on the phone?
No, it was just the first time I ever produced anything from the jerk.
Oh, that's weird. See, I never jerked off before stuff was coming out.
Oh, yeah?
Huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God, you were a late bloomer.
Yeah, I was, dude. I was waiting for the priest to molest me. He said, keep it in for God.
Yeah, I'm 19 years old. I'm an altar boy. I don't know what to do. When are you going to touch me?
Me and that girl planned on meeting up in the bathroom a bunch of times. So there was like a good month, however long I was dating her, where like every day during whatever period, I'd look up I'd be counting down to the time that we said we were going to go. And I'd be like, I got to go to the bathroom. And then I'd run out and I'd pace in the hallway. She wouldn't be there, and some girl would.
Did it ever happen?
Not one time. Some girl came around the corner one time, and I was like, "Can you ask if Vanessa's in that bathroom?" And she, whoops, didn't mean to say her name.
Vanessa, dude.
It's all right.
But yeah, so that was that.
This isn't the worst of her problems. She has spots all over her. Just kidding.
My cousin has that shit. Actually, a couple of family members have that shit.
What's it called?
Yeah.
It's just
Joe Rogan has that.
Yeah.
It starts with a V. Vermicelli noodles, I think. Something like that. Yeah, it's only happened to Polynesian people. It's weird.
Well.
Oh, vermicelli noodles are the shit, though, dude.
That's interesting. I never had phone sex.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean,
so.
you saying like you've never...
Vitiligo,
yeah.
Oh, vitiligo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said like you didn't jerk off before no ejaculate came out?
Yeah, bro. That's something that really struck your mind?
Yeah,
or
because
something?
it's like you're like... I thought everybody was jerking off when they were like...
I know.
Like hella young.
No, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird.
I guess
what was the first time you jerked off, Nick?
I think I was like I want to say 6th or 7th grade.
Jesus.
How old are you then?
Then 13 or 14.
No,
Right?
No, dude.
7th grade. So
You're 14. You're 14
10 to 12 in that.
Yeah, you're 14 when you enter high school.
Oh, so how old are you in 7th grade?
like 11 or 12.
Oh, that's definitely when it was. I remember it was 7th grade because I know it was in Texas. No, it wasn't. It was
You're
in
not
Washington.
11 in 7th grade, are you? That seems really young.
No, 7th
Maybe 12
grade.
or 13, and then
you're about 13 in 7th grade, dude.
Whenever I was touching myself as an adolescent boy, all you at home listening or watching, I don't know. Yeah, well, I was late to the game, dude. I was late to the sport. And I tried it out, and I remember two kids were talking about it and joking about it, and then I was like, they're kind of like making fun of me about it. And I was like, I don't really even know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
But you just went along with it, dude?
No, then they're like, oh, you know what that is. You probably do it all the time, you know?
I remember my buddy Mike, who I used to hang out with all the time. Shout out Mike. He was
You're throwing people under the bus today. Are you Pedro?
under the bus.
Hit the button, dude.
CJ's off his man.
He would always say, why would I do that? Like, because people would make fun of whoever, and whenever he would be the target of it, he'd be like, no, I don't. And he would say it was such a genuineness that I still didn't believe him, but it made me question. Like, does he really not?
Yeah, there was people like that out there. Like probably me, dude, because I think probably because I moved around so much as a kid that I never had like those friendships where you spent, I mean, look at you
Circle
guys.
jerks and stuff.
No, it's crazy to go through like adolescence and weird times with people that you don't really know.
Yeah.
But if you're growing up with somebody like for 20 years, you start, obviously your relationships, like you have a tighter bond with somebody. So like you talk in different ways and you have like, I don't know. I think that was probably a reason why.
Yeah, could be, man. Very well.
I was just like lost, dude. I was like fucking lone wolf cruising around and look how it turned out for me. I got the most successful Phoenix podcast in Arizona right now, dude. Who do you think you are, podcast? Check it out.
The funniest.
The funniest too. Yeah, no. What's the best?
Not the most successful. I think, I mean, there's plenty.
Oh, damn.
There's plenty
Well,
that
we're
are
giving
more
it
successful than we are.
but we're giving it an honest try.
Hell yeah. There's not. I haven't found one that's funnier.
I haven't either. Pedro,
Neither have I,
have you?
dude.
And I've been looking. Because this podcast sucks ass. I'm trying to get out of here.
All right.
¿Quién crees que
Fucking
eres?
stolen valor, dude. Be careful.
Literally stole your joke just now, dude.
Be careful, dude. With this guy
Jesus.
asking for money on the street.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as he makes it out to look. He's not really Haitian.
He just he's got a new car.
I'm one of the good ones. I'm white. Just let me keep my tent here, please. Please.
He's holding a sign that says Haitian, please help.
Out of work Haitian.
Biden let me in without a vax. I don't know what to say.
It's not funny because he did.
I know.
And I'm mad. I'm
That's-
pissed.
that's
Dude,
why
I
it's
voted
not-
for him twice.
Yeah, you fucking idiot, dude.
I'm an idiot.
'Cause you
He
voted for
won.
Biden,
He
dude.
won, so it's the right choice. He's on the winner,
Dude,
baby.
whatever.
Winner.
There's no chance in hell you voted for Biden, dude. You voted Trump 2020.
Don't
Three times over,
Don't
dude.
disrespect me in my kitchen if I had a family.
Why do you think your dad loves you so much, dude? He found out you voted for Trump.
Yeah, my dad does love me, dude. I'm like winking at him with Fox News, little tidbits that piss off my younger sister now. It's hilarious.
Yeah, y'all
Fucking
gang up on your
liberal,
sister, dude.
We need to get Jen back on here, so we just make fun of her again all the time.
Dude, let's have your dad
too
and
out
Jen
there.
on here, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Let's make my dad smoke weed for his first time too, and do it.
Oh, he's
yeah,
smoked
dude.
weed
He'll-
before, dude.
I don't think he has.
I think he has.
I don't
just
think he has.
Is denying it.
Why wouldn't he?
Let's have him jerk off for the first time, too, dude.
Maybe. Yeah, he never taught me that either. Is that the birds and the bees? Yeah. I don't think he has.
Really? That's wild.
I don't know. I think there's certain like people of like
I know my mom hasn't for sure.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and like the people that are like your mom's age for the most part, like I'm not gonna.
Your
try
mom's
it.
jerked off before, dude. Come on.
¿Quién
I mean,
crees
yeah, she
que
cut your
eres?
toe.
dude, that's her. You can't hit that button after you say that.
I'm just kidding. Oh man, you guys are silly.
No, but like there are people that haven't smoked weed their entire life. That's so
Yeah.
wild to me, man.
It's.
Yeah.
I mean, because we're all addicts, we have a serious problem. That's why.
Yeah.
But it is
What
weird.
you're
It's weird.
talking about.
We've talked about this multiple times, right? It's like it is weird. It's like how are you 30 years or whatever into your life? Like you haven't been like I'm gonna take a drink or smoke,
smoke,
one of those
yeah.
things. Like because my brain has always been like I didn't want to kind of try and experience everything.
Yeah.
See what this fucking whole living thing's all about. You know.
I think people who are highly conscientious probably are the types of people who don't do it because they're rule followers and they're, you know, that
Yeah. I would
They
say
don't wanna
my,
throw off the order.
My mom hasn't because of religious like point of views.
I think that's how my dad is
Yeah.
too. He's super Catholic.
Yeah.
His parents were like
Like he touches kids, dude.
Like I don't know, maybe.
¿Quién
Like
crees
my
que
grandma
eres?
went to church every day.
Oh damn.
Every day.
Yeah.
Everyday Catholic, dude. So she knows she has some screws loose.
It was like Jimmy comes in.
so
on-
you know she has some screws loose.
Hell
There we
yeah.
go. Got it out.
I am everyday Catholic.
Damn.
That's a lot, but that's dedication. I guess if you, I mean, I don't care about religion too. I mean, if you find joy in that, that's your safe place, and that you find enlightenment, dude. Good for you. I wish I had something like that.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's
Shout out
terrifying
Jordan
not.
Peterson.
Just make
Jordan,
your bed, dude.
what was it again? I forgot already.
Justin,
what our,
dude.
Justin
yeah, it's Justin Peterson. Thank
That
you.
also went to high school with me, dude. And he's a dick, and then he went turned into a cokehead.
And
Oh,
now
yeah.
look at him, dude, giving like
Probably in
inspirational
jail.
quotes and shit.
Oh,
This weed's called God's gift.
oh,
I think God would make a little bit something better.
I want Jesus to come.
Oh shit.
who doesn't?
That's what your grandma said.
Yeah, but I mean, they're
Creepy or not, you wake up in the middle of the night, you walk out. Jesus is in the middle of the living room,
just laugh at the dumbest things.
jerking off. It was a
Isn't
callback
that
to
funny?
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
I thought you were being serious. I don't know what state you're in, man. I don't know.
Well, maybe wait a second and find out.
Let it breathe, man. Let it breathe.
Dog.
But aren't there millions of people out there that are actually like waiting for Jesus to come again?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to me.
There's still people like in a bunker since 2000, like since Y2K. That's
If
insane.
Jesus-
There's still people quarantining with COVID. Don't get too you don't have to get too crazy with this right now.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
still
we don't have to reach in the
There's
far.
still people that won't leave their house.
Yeah, let's not go full Y2K on this.
But if Jesus was God and God impregnated Mary to have Jesus,
I'm all right, thank you. Wait,
Hit me with that one more
what'd you
time,
say?
dude. I
Yeah,
got
it's
lost
like-
in your
I
fantasy.
felt like this was a riddle, and like
Yeah.
I didn't go to catechism.
I'm just thinking out loud, and you guys are the ones who went to church. So, if Jesus is God, and God had sex with Mary in order to create Jesus,
It was like Pedro and
his mom.
My cousin. Jesus is not God, though.
isn't he a creation?
It's
of
the
himself?
Father, the Son,
Yeah.
Who's the Holy
the Father,
Spirit,
Son,
though?
gangbang. No.
the Holy Spirit.
What's that? The feminine aspect, dog.
Mhm.
You know how I know that?
That doesn't make any sense. All right.
Oh, dude.
Dude, you look like you're going to have an aneurysm right now.
Like,
This is crazy.
are you sure this isn't a stroke, dude?
We should call an ambulance.
Call an ambulance.
dude.
Call one of those.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So you went out to some rallies or something this week? Go to a Klan rally or what happened?
Clan meeting?
Yeah, dude. What did you do?
All white cheats.
I
Hold
don't
on,
just
have
go
one
out
too.
to Klan rallies
Why'd you
every
have to borrow
weekend,
the
bro.
white
Come
cheats?
on.
What
I gotta go,
happened?
I gotta go.
Where are you going?
Take a piss.
Pedro's
give
gotta
us
take a
something,
piss.
give us
Shout
something
out.
to ping pong on.
Ping pong?
Yeah.
I have another shit.
Volley something, dude.
Me spending the last 2 days at my in-laws.
All right, let's go with yours thing.
Shout out to our guest last week, musician and director Riley Mobbs. Go check out last week's episode. It's a flippin' banger. And when you're done listening to this one, do that, and then go give Riley a follow on Instagram at Riley Mobbs, MOBZ.
Yeah. Yeah, Pedro's been at his in-laws for 2 days.
Yeah, dude. What the
Think that's having a good time?
Dude, I don't know what that looks like. So
Have you? What was your last in-laws like?
They were like a lazy Mexican and a white trash piece of shit.
This was the serious relationship that you were in?
Yeah.
Were you guys close with them?
I mean, no. I mean, so my ex would like yell at her dad, which is a sign for me now. It's one of those things where you're like, any person who ever disrespects their dad like that, I will never date.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because she'd, you know, just in every possible way, she'd be like, "Fuck you! You're a fucking loser, you piece of shit." You know what I mean?
How
Like,
did you
all
take
this
that at
shit.
the time?
At the time, I was kind of embarrassed by it, and I would just kind of like sit there and listen to it. I was kind of a loser myself, so you know what I mean. Like I'm hanging out there because I don't want to have to go get a job. You know what I mean? I'm like hanging out, kind of sponging off of her, who's sponging off of her parents, and it's like like a pretty dysfunctional family, in a big way and shit. So it's just weird, you know.
It wasn't fun.
No, and her mom was like, like Midwest white trash, and then she married some guy who was like in tech, so they had a little bit of money. They moved to like Anthem or somewhere like that, and that was always weird because he like one time I came over and she wasn't outside, so I went through the back to knock on her window, and when I came around, she had come out to say someone's knocking on my window because she's a fucking moron. And so her stepdad came out and started yelling at me, and like, and I was like trying to be cool, and then he said something about getting his gun, and that's when I, kind of went, and and we didn't, and nothing happened, but it was just like, craziness based on the fact that
like-
she's a dumb retard,
Damn.
where you're just like, what?
You told us to talk about your in-laws.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, I definitely would agree with that.
What about you?
That's crazy.
Did you get along with your in-laws?
I mean, I feel like I haven't been in a serious relationship for a while. It's like the past couple of people I've dated, like I didn't even meet their parents really. Like it was more like, I don't know,
Really?
and they didn't meet my parents either.
How long did you guys date?
It'd be like the 6 month or like even like year, like weird, like pockets of just, I don't know.
Did you talk about your parents?
Yeah. Just, I don't know.
I guess, I mean, my last...
I think because I knew all the last couple ones, like I wasn't that serious in that same kind of way. I feel like I was still like trying to heal from things.
My last
So I was using
girlfriend's mom liked me, but that was the only interaction. Oh, actually, her dad gave me a bed too, which was weird. But I don't think he knew that we were even dating or anything.
You can
I
fuck
think
my
she
daughter
probably
in this
said-
thing.
I'm willing to bet that she said the word.
She said you
friend.
fucking. She said you fucking. I'm gonna sleep
No,
in
she-
bag.
she-
Pretty
ta-
sure she
she-
said the word friend when she was doing
She
that.
talked to his dad like, Dad, he doesn't have a bed.
It's like hanging out with this guy's for charity.
Yeah, 'cause
My probation officer.
I went and shook his hand, and he was acting weird, and I didn't put it together at the time. But now that I'm thinking about it, it was, I'm just giving you a bed, bro. I don't need to know your name. And I'm like,
Yeah.
we're in a serious relationship.
But you
in
had to
my
tell
head.
him.
Yeah. No, I
know
didn't tell
what you
him.
mean. Oh yeah.
I'm just like, it was awkward and weird. And now that I think back on it, I'm like, oh, it's because she said, I'll come over with my friend. I 100% guarantee that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a sign,
It's a sign.
Slight red flag.
by the way. Yeah. That you're not in as serious relationships, you think?
Yeah.
That's a vibe for sure.
Vibe check.
Dude, all my relationships. Vibe check.
Checking on your vibe. Ling-a-ling-a-ling, bro. You good? You kill it? Did you kill her? Yeah, I
Brian.
killed her. Okay, dude,
What?
I killed her. I
You
don't
know
know
what?
to do.
Vibe
I'm
check,
totally
bro. Step
freaking out.
back.
I'm totally freaking out, you guys. He's talking to his mom and dad. I need money. I killed her.
smoke this cigarette and sit down here.
Fucking killed her. Okay, I killed her. She pushed. Mom, dad, you saw her. She's crazy. She pushed me. She did it. It's not my fault.
We've got somebody here to help Brian. It's fine. Dog the bounty hunter, please speak to my son. Set him straight.
Tell me what happened, boy.
You don't need to know the specifics, but
I mean, I'll tell you about my ex-wife.
the one with the big fat titties.
Don't
Respect.
disrespect my... Oh,
Isn't
respect,
she dead?
Respect.
respect for my dead wife,
She's dead.
please. Ex-wife.
Yeah.
Tell me how'd you do it?
That corpse probably looks crazy, huh?
¿Quién
Somebody draw that in the comments below. Dog the bounty hunter's ex-wife's corpse. What does it look like after?
Dude, you
it
think when they lay her
decomposes?
down, those boobs
That
like
just started
suffocated her
slowly-
even more?
slowly drifting apart.
Morbidity is not good with CJ over here, I've noticed, dude.
Oh, what's that sound?
I don't know.
They're scraping the bottom again.
Oh,
We got to float.
I like those parts.
That bottom feels so good.
I know.
Being a bottom feels so good.
Dude, what are you, Brian Laundrie and R. Kelly's cellmate?
Now that's the bottom,
Oh,
dude. Just get out of here.
Yeah,
Let's get
fucking get out of here.
Way to really cap a
Yeah.
fucking cherry on that, dude.
Nick won't take that credit, dude.
Yeah, you can leave me off of that cliff.
You miss me with
that shit, dude. That's a great line. Love
That
it.
is a great line.
Yeah.
It was even greater that it missed homie here fucking last week.
Dude, you guys embarrassed me too when you didn't know the cutting joke, the cutting in line thing. I was like, really? You guys didn't do that? That never happened to you?
What do you mean?
We
Cut in
literally
line?
never did that.
Really?
I know what you're referencing after you said it, but I
Yeah.
was like, no, man.
Oh, the
nobody did
scissor
that.
shit you said?
Yeah.
If you would have tried to do that to us, you would have got punched in the face at our school, dude.
Yeah, we didn't embarrass you. You embarrassed
No,
yourself.
people did it to me. I was like, okay, I get. I mean, well,
Oh, yeah. See, that's
people
what the
fooled
problem.
me,
You should
dude. I was
punch
an
them in the
idiot.
face.
I was
Hey,
a
what
new
it says
kid.
is do.
You said I could cut. No, I didn't, dude. I'll punch you in the face.
I
Yeah.
haven't even jerked off yet. You can't do this to me. Come on, mister. Mister, please.
One of the first fights I
Mister,
ever.
please. My dick is full of cum. Mister, please don't cut me in line. I really need the frozen pizza, Mister.
I want Jesus to come.
Yeah. When he comes back, then I'm going to come too. Come with him.
I'm not
come
coming
with
till Jesus does, dude.
I'm coming back with Jesus.
Yeah, was that what Nick's dad
I
says,
will
dude?
come again. I will be resurrected in semen.
your dad, Jesus is waiting for your dad to jerk off, dude, to come
That's
to
when
make
he
the
come back?
Yeah, that's when he's gonna make the comeback, dude.
That's gonna be awkward and awesome.
I'm not coming till Jesus
I'm like,
does.
we just don't mention it. Like, I know what you did. I just kind of like throw like little jokes out at him, and that, you know, he's like, does he know? I'm like, nah, dude, you know what I'm talking about. I know, yeah, I know why he came back. Let's just say,
The second coming. All right.
All right, dude. Leave those up because they haven't seen actual light in 3 days, and you look like a crazy person under those light things, dude.
Look like
Your eyes are completely white, dude.
It looks like Pedro needs to wear those actually behind those. That was terrifying.
I felt like Ray Charles.
I feel like I got raped.
Ray Charles.
Rape Charles.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Pedro's a dad.
Pedro's Rape Charles, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, well, dude, you've fallen hard in a week, dude.
And
You went
this
from Chef
episode-
Bezos to fucking Rape Charles.
And this episode is Pedro's Rape Charles.
Whatever,
Welcome
dude.
back to the WDUTUR podcast. Dude.
3 days at the in-laws, I have to have these.
So are your in-laws
We're-
like
wait.
World War I officers? Like, do they walk around in gray
Yeah, for the German party.
knock.
gray capes
Room
and
check,
shit?
vibe check.
For the German party, dude.
They try to make it fun.
A vibe check?
It's the vibe check.
No, dude. My in-laws are chill.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Chill for Nazis or chill?
Nazis are kind of chill if you're on their side. If you obey and you're like, dude, I'm not going to say anything, whatever. You know what? It's not my place.
Hell yeah,
It's not my place. I can't.
And they'll hook you up. Ask George Soros.
Yeah.
Oh, true, huh?
But
George
dude,
is
wait,
so really
you're on
good.
day 3 at your in-laws? Because that means you're 1 day away from jerking off at your in-laws. And I'm all about that story, baby.
crees que
Talk
eres?
about fire.
No, I did that day 1.
It's called marking his territory.
What's this? Fucking mom-in-law's hand towel? Not anymore.
I tried to get some action last night from my wife, though, and she's like,
Oh yeah, dude, having sex
That's
with the
weird.
in-laws I like it, dude. Those like
with the in-laws?
it's
¿Quién crees que eres?
it's fun when you have to sneak it a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
Middle of the night, dude.
I don't like
Night.
that.
Daughter laying in bed.
Dad's
next to
watching
you.
Fox News. Maybe rubbing one out.
Like, I bet you they're fucking in there.
Thank you, Tucker.
Just eating food viciously. Fucking Joe Biden steroid coming out.
Yeah.
That just reminded me, my ex and I, that the wretched one.
That's not good.
There
That
was-
reminded you of that.
There was a terrible codependency issue between the two of us, to the point where we would shower together anytime one of us would shower, and it wasn't always sexual, but sometimes it was sexual. And
It's not weird.
I did that whole thing. I think it's weird.
Maybe
you don't have to
every
shower
shower.
together every time.
Yeah,
one of you
every
is
time might be a
showering,
little
dude.
much.
I love
Leave
my
me
own
alone.
fucking shower.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying it's not that weird to take a non-sexual shower together, right?
I also love-
Phil some tits.
I mean, we're over at like my dad's visiting, and
oh,
then, and
oh
it's
yeah,
just
that's a
like,
little
I don't want to
weird.
fuck you. And
Yeah.
One of the rare times his dad visits.
You're like, all right, mom and dad, thanks for breakfast. I'm gonna go fuck this. I'm gonna go fuck Gabby and
¿Quién crees que eres?
On the
and then
left side of the
upstairs,
van.
it's just like,
I don't love the girl, but my son's always fucking, so I think she's a pretty good gal.
Yeah, dude. Spending 3 days at Gabby Potatoes.
Gabby Potato Head. Be cool, bro.
come on, bro.
That's Gabby Potato Head to you, mister.
I think he got her.
¿Quién crees que eres?
I think he got her stoned once or twice too, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking twice baked potato.
Looks like she never came back after that.
¿Quién crees?
Hell yeah,
stories-
that's how he did her, dude.
Yeah, those-
Stoned her like an Afghan.
Oh.
Wow.
Throwback.
Chris Good.
Shout out Taliban, you won. LOL.
Okay, Brian Laundrie's a Taliban.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well join their team at this point, right?
Yeah.
He's got better odds.
He basically is a Taliban. I mean,
He's
he's
like-
just wandering through the desert with no technology.
Dude, she was
Killing
going to
women.
school. She was reading books in the van. She was always talking. She always wanted to drive. She never let me drive. Like, let me just be part of your team. They're like, she was doing all of that and you killed her? Get on in.
Jump in, buddy. Here's a AK paid for by the U.S. government. Dude.
Brett.
Hell yeah.
¿Quién crees que eres?
But in all seriousness, R.I.P. Gabby Potato.
You think? Yeah. I'm glad I didn't say it.
Do you think what? Say it, dude.
no.
Why, you going to edit yourself on the show, dude?
It just wasn't good.
This is
And
highly
glad-
offensive,
I'm
dude.
glad that I'm catching myself before I say she starts doing that scraping the bottom thing. It hurts my feelings, and I don't like the sound either.
Whatever, dude. What gay rally did you go
2-2.
to?
I don't go to
Where
a
was
fucking
Pride- where
Nazi
was-
rally
where
every
was
week,
the
dude. Why
Pride
do you guys
Nazi
always
rally
think I'm
at?
going to a Nazi
You're my
rally?
wife, dude. She just updates me on all these things happening.
All right, so I did go to this rally. Check it out. So this was the Arizona audit results were released, and the same day they did a huge anti-vax
Your
rally.
life, you fucking nerd. Sorry, carry on.
I mean, that's
No,
it. That's
no,
what it was. I
know.
just told
What
you
it-
what it was, and then you said that, so now I don't know what to do.
No, I want to watch it.
No, I've got a couple of videos here. So, like the first one, just to give you a taster.
So this
Of what's-
was audit results.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was like morphed into an anti-vax thing, or what?
No, they had
A
the
Nazi
audit
convention, I think
results.
he's
It was the Nazi gay
All of a
pride.
sudden, all these people started coming and beating up the gay people that showed
Yeah,
up.
there were a bunch of rainbow flags with swastikas on them, and it was really inclusive, dude.
That's beautiful.
And which is cool because you saw that thing with ASU this week where they're trying to have their inclusive space, and then they're excluding rape culture.
Why are you hanging on to
I
ASU
don't think it's
still?
cool.
I
I just
thought it was
wish
a good
I was
joke, dude.
fucking.
Going to school
Young
there.
again.
Dude.
They have a good coffee shop, but I just like that one.
I'm looking for a little Gabby Petito, dude. Try and take on the road.
Have you seen Gabby Petito just handing flyers out to the hot girls? I care. You know, he might have gotten this far.
That's his pickup game.
Yeah, exactly. Just say ASU
yeah.
passing out flyers to Gabby Petito. Have you seen this girl? It's worth a try. I don't know. I'm doing what I can do.
Yeah. Do you want to walk with me and hand some of them out?
Where do you live? Have you ever thought about? Are you a YouTuber? What do you think about van life?
Check out my van.
I live in a
I
van.
have a van.
You have a YouTube channel. Potato. Let's do it.
Potato,
I'm gonna bury you in the desert like a potato.
Oh shit.
Oh man,
Yeah, it was just the results. They did the
this
audit.
is too much, guys. This is way too much.
They released the audit results this weekend at the Senate building or whatever, and then so a bunch of people planned an anti-vax rally for that same day. A bunch of people who were running for governor spoke there, like Carrie Lake, this dude who was on Alex Jones, Sheriff Lamb, that guy with the cowboy hat. I don't know, like I recognized him, but I knew his name, but I was like, I don't remember what you did.
Dude,
but-
was Cutie there? Cutie and On Shaman?
no, he's not out yet.
Oh, damn, he's still in jail.
Damn.
Yeah, no.
His stomach feels like shit, dude.
Brian
His stomach
Laundrie.
is so upset right now in jail without that vegan
yeah.
organic
Yeah,
food. So
Yeah,
shout out to that. That sucks.
my son needs this, and my son needs that. Poor guy.
So yeah, I went
Yeah, what
and
is-
wandered around there, and there was a bunch of drama that happened, and I found a couple of nurses, and I got one of them to reluctantly speak to me.
Oh, hell
And the other one sucked his dick.
Oh damn, dude!
lucky.
I wish.
Kind of taste.
I'm so lonely, dude.
Give me a flip, dog. Give me a flip.
Trump 2024.
I think there's a bunch of that in this.
If you're not helping us get the signatures and become a party, I'm telling you, you're making a big mistake. At this point, we need a political party. If we do not form a political party, we are not using every legal option available.
Yeah.
That guy wants to.
Voting, hey, buddy, voting is not real. Does anybody here believe voting's real at this point? Guys, we're in a war.
Anybody here believe voting's real?
They're not real.
Hey, there's Pedro in the glasses.
They're gonna gaslight you.
I feel like wearing this on my face. Get over here. What do you care?
You can eat poison.
This guy came in a Trump lost shirt, wearing a mask, and just walked around until people started arguing with him, and then he just fought. He didn't fist fight, but he just argued.
Accepting God's love?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, it is.
You're
Yes, it is. You know why?
embarrassing
Let
yourself
me finish why. Let me finish why. My
You just
husband-
said that woman just told that guy that wearing that mask is rejecting God's love.
That's true.
Damn,
Oh yeah,
dude.
and this was fun also.
I'm not your bitch. I'm not your bitch. I'm not your bitch. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
Those are all going to be turned over to the Attorney General's office.
So that's a homeless man accosting a woman who was walking around saying Trump 2021.
Yeah.
She was with the Good Citizens. You remember we talked about them last week?
First of all, that's a fun bunch of people, and I agree with anything any of those people are preaching and going for. I'm gonna say that, dude. I like that.
Dude, I mean, that was pretty good. I mean, so
was good.
right after
Trump 2021 though, like does she
Yeah,
not know
she was
like
saying-
how it served? Like it's
she
4
was
years.
saying
lady, come on.
decertify and re.
No, don't think
and
that's
put-
gonna happen.
Damn,
That
that's
was
a
the whole
Hail
point
Mary.
of the audit. That was the whole
Yeah.
point of the audit. So the audit results were like 50-some thousand
That showed-
fraudulent ballots.
That
And
showed
so-
for Biden, right?
Yeah, and so that would overturn it if you were to say that those were fraudulent, and so they're trying to decertify. Whereas the media is picking up on the
they're actually counting
the hand count and the machine count were the same, so they're like, look, it's the same. But then they're like, well, 50,000 of those were fraudulent, and Biden won by like 11,000. So that was the whole thing, and that's why they're saying decertify, and that's why she's saying Trump 2021. But like she came out and like right after somebody spoke, one of the senators. Wendy,
I saw my wife in the video. First off, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, she got into a fist fight there. Your wife did, dude.
Yeah.
Somebody was like,
cool.
"I respect your choice,
respect
but I decided to wear a mask," and she just popped him.
She said, "You're gonna have to wear a mask after this. After I'm done, I'm done with you, bitch. You're gonna want to wear a mask."
Yeah, I showed Nick the video.
Yeah, she crossed out Biden or like Trump on the shirt.
He showed me, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If Jesus would have come again, I wouldn't be surprised. If he rose somewhere, dude. So sorry.
Yeah, it would happen there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the button.
No, don't hit the button, dude.
It's too late now.
Like
So that guy at first too, he was saying we need a political party. They're trying to start a patriot party. There's like people within that are trying to do like a Trumpy party called the Patriot Party. And that's what he was fucking screaming about. And he's like, he kept trying to call to the crowd.
So he wants a fourth party? Does he know third parties already don't win?
These people are exhausting. The problem is that their overall message or the thing they're fighting or trying to do, there's a great purpose behind it. Like I see a lot of truth in a lot of these like thoughts and theories, and then they start like getting certain people on camera that are like, I don't believe in the vaccine because God is my vaccine. It's like you're fucking really destroying, kind of the argument behind this. And like it's
but
almost
they're
like
pigeonholed though.
But that's what I'm saying. They also find these kind of people to make these things sound so obscure, to like obscure the vision of what this message is.
The only exemption they've given for the vaccine mandate is a religious exemption.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like they're pigeonholed. What else are you going to say except?
Yeah, that's true.
Medical freedom.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, there's different things you can choose. Like
you can say that, but
I guess
they aren't giving exemptions for medical freedom. They're giving exemptions for religious freedom.
But
well, then that's what you say to get medical freedom.
But I feel like
that's
these
what
people,
I'm saying.
But these people
that's
that are
why they're saying it.
That's why we haven't been vaxxed. Dude.
That's why they're saying it. But don't they also believe in it?
Because we're all religious, majorly.
Yeah.
You believe in God. You believe in God.
Oh yeah.
JC.
Jesus.
In the studio.
Jesus is in the studio, dude. He's watching everything and forgiving us for our sins.
We just have to repent
and jerk off every 4 days.
Repent afterwards.
Or else we'll grow hair like Joe Biden's shoulders.
Yeah, so I just thought that was funny because it's such disorganized, and that guy is like, who here thinks the election was real?
Yeah.
And like 3 or 4 people are like, never, and you're just like, what?
You're not
He has
rallying.
the beer bottle helmet on with the straws in his mouth.
Dude, that's like when I right after the election, for a straight probably month and a half, I go off of Shadem and Tay or Shadem and Tay.
Those are side pieces. Respect, dude.
Potato, bro.
Sound like the number 2 at KFC, baby.
Shay and Tatum. Sorry, my drunk ass fucking.
That sounds like a hot threesome, honestly, though.
Dude,
Shay and Tay.
Oh. Shadem and Tay, dude.
Shayla LaBeouf and
Tay. But there was this dude that went out there, bulletproof vest, AK-47, 2 flags off his truck, flag, waving around, microphone, doing the same exact thing, like trying, like, what do you?
Yeah, this was all those guys.
Yeah, like,
They were
what
all
are
in
you
one
doing?
place.
I bet he was there, dude. And he's this rich dude, fucking lives off of Paradise Valley. I know where he lives.
Yeah,
but I do hate that like portrayal of media in a way. It's
not that that has anything to do with it, his wealth or whatever. But
no, like I just I think last night it was like I watched. So Jordan Klepper, I don't know if you know who he is. He was a correspondent like on the Daily Show. So he'd always do those like. In those pieces where he'd go to places, to these rallies, and do those like kind of comic things where it's almost like, but they find the ways to like make fun of the message that people are sharing with them, So and I watched one yesterday because it was about like kids not wearing masks in school, and like it showed like him going to one of those rallies and trying to like call out these people for what they believe in or things that, then it's like, it was so weird because you're watching it and they are using all these like things that aren't even scientifically proven. Like even if you go to the CDC, like the things that they're saying with masks and what the theories are that they're making fun of, like for these Karens or these anti-vaxxers saying back to them, it's like actually like you're creating a falsehood here. And it was weird because I'm like, I used to actually really like that guy. And I'm like wondering, like, was I just fooled so long ago by him actually still like with a certain narrative, obviously, which he probably did have, or is like our media become just such garbage? Even the people that did used to respect have slowly started like crumbling and folding for the machine.
I think it's definitely more of that than.
I think it's the former. I think that it was
John
so much
Stewart
easier.
was awesome. Like John Stewart.
Yeah,
like,
but I bet you if you go, I mean, he's good, but he's still
liberal.
Yeah, and he still toes the line.
He's good, but he's still liberal, dude.
Yeah, but he's still liberal, so he's going to burn.
He's still he's vaccinated.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
No, and he
judge
does
those
great.
people just as hard as they judge us.
he like advocated for the 9/11 victims or the 9/11 first responders who were getting cancer and stuff like that. Like he's done good shit, dude. John I'm not no shade to Jon Stewart, but he's still part of the machine. He's just a little. He's part of the older machine. You know what I mean?
But was the older machine? I mean, because like think about Norm Macdonald. Like how he would go on like The View and these certain places, and he would still say these outlandish things as well. Like Bill Maher also, like when he got fired off that one show talking about 9/11 or like making some weird joke that got fired from the mainstream show he was originally on.
That was such a funny clip with Norm, dude.
Yeah, but he has and he has so many like that's like did comedy on Comedy Central even push the boundaries that much farther 20 or 10 years ago?
Yeah, it did, and then it all forms to the left.
Or was I just naive? And that's what he's like. It's weird.
What I'm saying is we only had a few streams where the narratives were coming from. Mm-hmm. So Comedy Central looked like an alternative stream.
Yeah.
But it's actually just right off the main source. Whereas now we're getting it from all over the place, and we're like, were we really so stupid? And it's like, no, we were really so constrained in terms of the information we were.
Yeah. Can we talk about The View for a second though? Did you see what happened
with what?
With the two co-hosts. So there's four co-hosts, and then it's like I guess they took a COVID test prior, and they hadn't had results. But the two co-hosts on the right, like during the show, they got like a notification where it's like, you guys are positive. Oh. And they were like, it was like all on live TV. Like it's, I don't know.
Those turned out to be false positives.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Just like a herpes test sucks. So did they freak out on air or what happened?
Well, they like cut commercial really quick. They exited stage and
COVID.
But I mean,
I just thought it was funny.
It's
a hypocrisy in a
sense. You think it's funny to get COVID?
It's starting to turn, dude.
It's hypocrisy because like, how are you so left leaning, and at the same time you're going on stage knowing that you took a COVID test, maybe it being positive, and like still doing like it's just.
I mean, did you see the NBA players who came out and
the closet? Oh, first we got that football player, now we got these guys.
League, dude.
Oh, this is awesome.
They came out against the vaccine mandate.
Oh, not
Jonathan
cool.
Isaac, shout out. That dude's badass.
I feel like everybody should be vaccinated.
That's what I've been saying, dude.
It was
get vaccinated right now.
It was.
Can I vaccinate you, dude?
Like a cogent like response that you can't even do anything. Plus, he's black, so the media is like.
You think it's easier for them, dude?
They're in the Chinese finger trap, dude.
Oh, the media,
yeah,
for sure.
They're like, damn, there's nothing we can do here. He made a reasonable argument, and he's black.
The way he explained himself was,
dude, COVID is the Chinese finger trap. What are you talking about? Don't just skip over that.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, and he wasn't the only one. There are a couple of different NBA.
Yeah, but like the way they said their beliefs and whatnot. It's like it was so.
Yeah, it was just like
well
everybody's getting it.
It was so well.
Everybody has to take their risk, and I'd rather not risk the vaccine over getting it.
Yeah, it's not a fear of mine.
And we should have the medical freedom and the medical choice.
Because of God is on our side.
Oh yeah. On our way to championships, baby.
Shout out God.
Nobody ever shouts him out, dude, right?
Yeah, we only pay him money and make churches. But get
only when they can make
people airplanes and stuff like that. But that's no big deal.
When you're having a midlife crisis, do you ever talk to him? But shout out God.
Shout out, man.
But I did talk to an RN who was willing to speak to us, even though I told her what we do.
Is that a registered black person? What do you?
I know. I think
with
that's
RN.
What do you mean, registered black person? How would you get that? How would you get that from RN, Pedro? Why don't you tell me?
I think it stood for real.
Please,
I don't understand. Do you understand?
No, I think I know where his brain went.
What is it? Please.
You meant real
I can't, dude.
homie.
That's RH. Oh, God. Christ in heaven.
dude.
Fuck.
Is it? Hi, CJ. Hi, it's your mom. CJ. CJ. This is the third time. CJ. This is the third time I talked to you this week. CJ, pick up
You're
your
drunk. I told you I won't speak to you when you're drunk.
CJ, pick up your fucking phone. You're crying to me, calling me 12 times last night at 3 a.m. in the morning. And I'm
Fine.
trying to sleep.
I was drunk. I'm sorry.
This is crazy.
You know, your father doesn't love me anymore.
Of course he doesn't. You broke up with him like 35 years ago.
He covered up when he killed Gabby Petito. Now you're still dragging us into your shit, Brian. This is crazy. You're 23 years old.
Just transfer me a little bit of money on the go-kart, Mom, please.
They can track that, Brian. They can track it. All right.
Your father could track this. I would still keep on doing it, but your father's going to leave me. He's beating me now, Brian. Do you want your father to beat me? I can't take it anymore. I'm going to turn into Gabby Petito. Your father is going to bury me next to Gabby Petito. Do you want this, Brian? I love you.
And now, an interview with the registered nurse at the anti-vax rally. Hi, Chris James here with Who Do You Think You Are podcast, speaking with Amber. Amber is a healthcare professional. I haven't asked too many details. Let's find out what she's doing here at the state capitol for the anti-vaccine mandate protest that was going on earlier.
Yep, I'm an RN.
Do you mind if I ask if you're vaccinated?
I am not vaccinated.
Are they going to heard that you guys are being forced out November 1st? Is that right?
It's felt pretty harassing so far. We're being given a lot of different dates, and they seem to change often. But we're being told November 1st as of right now.
Do you know anybody who's attempting like a religious exemption or anything?
A lot. And no exemptions have been accepted or denied at this point. I've heard that elsewhere, like certain companies have been denying. So far at my hospital, they haven't made any decisions.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to leave our job.
Are there a lot of you who are in that same position?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yes. It's been very stressful, to say the least. You know, I don't want to leave the position I'm in, you know.
Absolutely.
Get the shot. It's simple, dude.
There's a lot of private practices and stuff that still are hesitant and reviewing science before they make a decision. There's definitely places out there that we can get jobs. And there's things to do.
She don't seem too worried about it.
Is there anything else you want to say to the 80 people who are following us right now?
I'm so nervous, but thanks for listening, I guess.
All right. Who Do You Think You Are podcast?
Damn, don't want to see the fucking after scenes of that. You kidding me?
I want to slamber her, dude.
Easy.
You can't say that, Rape Charles.
Easy, Rape Charles.
Rape
Come
Charles.
on, dude. Keep the glasses on, dog.
I can't tell if she's 18.
You're not blind at all, dude.
I can't see, but I can feel, baby.
You've been lying to us this whole time we've been doing this podcast.
Everything feels like piano keys.
Oh, man.
But there it is. I mean, she said there's a bunch of them.
Well, that goes.
There's a bunch of them, dude.
What about New
Give me the
York?
number.
How is it like?
She said she would. We could talk more.
83,000 that they're fucking letting go.
Yeah.
Registered homies. What are they called? RNs.
Take it easy, guys.
Take it easy.
He said, "Take it easy, guys." He said, "Take it easy, guys." So you know he means it.
That was you.
That was all
directed
you.
to you.
No,
Registered
I'm
homie.
out of line.
Mr. Edward behind the sunglasses.
What do you want me to do?
Just because you start.
Just because we had one on the podcast last week doesn't mean you can start getting comfortable, Pedro.
Just because you're drinking Modelo and wearing sunglasses doesn't mean you can throw any racial slur around.
Can somebody put the?
This isn't the golf course. You're crazy.
I didn't see him instant message you saying you had the pass, dude.
Dude.
He said-
We bonded on this.
I think it was smash or pass, and he said pass. Actually.
He said nice tits, but pass.
Nice tits, but, you can miss me with that.
All right.
Hell yeah. That chick and the chick that she was with who kind of wandered by in the background.
One with the wandering eye.
They both said that, like, she said she's only administered 2 flu tests in, like, the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And then when she asked
She's lazy
the other
as hell,
girl...
dude. She's protesting.
Not doing her
I
job.
can't work on Friday. I'm doing an anti-vaccine rally.
Thanks so much for doing the interview, Amber. Dude, shout out.
Dude. Get back to work, Amber. 2 flu shots a year. Why do you think we had a COVID breakout? It's a spiral of the flu.
If she ever sees this, she's going to see me saying slamber and him fucking making like lazy.
If she's definitely going to see it. I told her when it's happening and I gave her the link.
Yeah, dude. And that's what kind of comedy we're bringing you, folks. Okay.
And like and subscribe, please.
Yeah. And then you can say whatever you want.
Dude. Fucking
sticks and stones can break my bones, dude. But a nurse can never vax me, is what my mom always said.
We're pretty close.
That's what mom always said.
I've got a ha-ha or an aha, dude. How do you guys want to roll out? An aha or a ha-ha?
Oh, what are you talking about, dude? Did you have a stroke?
Have I not been saying entire words the whole time?
Ha-ha or na-na, dude?
Like my
what are you
daughter,
saying?
dude. What the fuck? Like,
Do you want a ha-ha or a aha?
ha-ha, dude. Give me ha-ha.
We're going out on a ha-ha. Did you guys hear the Trump?
Do you want to vote? Was it
No,
rigged?
I don't want to vote, dude. It's fine.
know.
It's all
Trump had
rigged.
It's not real anymore,
real.
so.
We could just do it. We could just do it. We do it.
Better be worth it.
It's not going to be worth it. Trump had a lullaby guy, dude. That was the ha-ha for this week.
A
was
lullaby guy?
a lullaby guy. So there's a new book coming out by this bitch, Stephanie Grisham.
Okay, this
What's
woman.
it called? What's the book called?
Oh, I think she identifies as bitch. It said bitch her on her Twitter.
This fucking guy, dude. He wanted to extend the show by saying this kind of fucking.
Yeah, they don't fucking steal your credits afterwards.
You try to steal your valor back is what's happening.
I'm trying
right
to get my
now.
valor back from this homeless guy calling women bitches.
Dude.
Looking like fucking.
She's a journalist, dude. She's not a woman.
Brian Laundrie with hair, okay, dude?
I feel like Brian Laundrie would have long hair if he had hair.
Oh, he wishes
He should
had
get
hair.
a
He probably
wig.
killed her because she didn't. She probably called him bald one night, and she's like, yeah, little.
That's why you almost did it.
Yeah, exactly. I was
It's
like,
a
you better.
dickhead.
Yeah, dude.
So, sometimes Trump's displeasure took bizarre turns, Grisham is quoted as saying. On one occasion, she was summoned on Air Force One to hear Trump push back against the unflattering description of his penis as resembling a mushroom by pornographic film actress Stormy Daniels.
Oh.
To calm Trump's moods, a handler, known to White House staff as the Music Man, would play him Broadway tunes, including Memory from the long-running hit show Cats, the book claims.
What's wrong with
How
that?
fucking weird is that?
If you got the money. I've been doing
Is
weird
anything
stuff.
too weird? Yeah, like
do any of your golf buddies do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
It's
the
not
weird
that
one.
Do they
dude.
have
You're
unflattering mushroom
just because you're
penises?
banging your ex-girlfriend in your in-laws' house, dude. Some people are like, I'm going to put it on a performance and have
In
this-
her in-laws' house.
Yeah. Have a nice little performance, dude. Like orchestra, a mariachi band maybe in your culture.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, beautiful. For morning sex, I feel like a mariachi band would be good.
I feel like we should be serenaded after every time, you know?
Amor y paz.
We'll see you next week. I was genuinely going to ask, what was that Trump thing, though? He was like sexually harassing